offered you a donut?
Police offer you a donut?
Yeah, I'm having a cage.
Was that Krispy Kreme?
No, I don't think Krispy Kreme was popping back then. It's 85.
It's Dunkin' Donuts?
It's 85.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's definitely.
That's some Krispy Kreme. That's grocery store donuts.
Yeah, that's definitely. Wall bounce shit. Yeah, wall
bounce. And, he's like, yo, your man said, yo, so you want to trouble with Apple? I'm like, you know, I know the code. I mean, and, like, well, your man's over there singing like the fucking Temptation, so.
They hit you with that one.
Listen, you can get in front of this, you can get behind it, and, like, it had me upset. I'm like, yo, this nigga's a year older than me. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
But was they lying to you? Or
no, it wasn't lying.
It wasn't lying.
No, it was.
But you didn't know they was over there.
I don't know that, but that's it.
He was over there.
Teddy Pendergrass? Where I started crying. Yeah.
He was Teddy Pendergrass?
Yeah, like a mother.
Yeah, okay.
But it was to the point where I shed a few tears, and they were tears of anger. Like, fuck that! Like, no! I ain't saying shit, nigga, fuck you! Do what you gotta do! Like, the rebellion came out. Wow. And that's what saved me. The angry nigga inside of me was saved me. I was like, hey, man, it's all, oh, you're in jail the rest of your life? I'm 15. I just came home from doing fucking, 18 months. I did 18 months in institutions. I mean, I came home, March, I was up December. It's like, damn.
You didn't even do a whole year?
No. I didn't do a whole year from 81 to 90? Yeah. Even then it was a little like 30 days shit like that. It's different. Yeah, man, but where was I at? Oh yeah, they got me so angry. And I was so frustrated that I was like, man, you know, the nigga came out, the angry nigga came out. I was like, fuck you, I ain't saying shit. I got the donut first. I think get the donut first. I told you that, I think. Yeah, I got the donut first. And as I meet the donut, that's when they feeding me the bullshit. Like, your man said, listen, just save yourself, man. You can go home tonight. You're a minor. You know what I mean? Your man's 16. You know,
you go to the island. You go to the spot.
No, this is Yonkers.
Oh, Yonkers.
I ain't go to the island until 92.
That's the worst.
89, 96. Yo.
That's the worst.
I seen niggas eye bust out with a mop right now. We was taking the water, the 190 water, we mixed it with baby oil, squirting on niggas' feet like that, cook you and burn you in the sink.
Oh yeah, that was the worst time of Rikers Island.
I had to jump right into it because I said, I'm from Yonkers. And you're like, oh, you from Brooklyn, look at that. Nope. YO, nigga. Right. And if you don't know about it, like, I didn't say all that, but my thing is, if you don't know about it,
well, gonna know today.
I ended up in the kitchen for a little while. I ended up with because I had a high a high security rating. Because I had open cases in other counties.
Okay, that's why you picked the pink. You had the pink suit on.
No, it was what color was it?
4 bucks, 6 million?
I went to 6 million for like 2 days.
Okay.
They brought me right back. Because my security rating was so high that they couldn't keep me with regular niggas. I was about to go home. Because I wasn't about to go home. I just had to do a year there. And then I had to go to Westchester, then I had to go to Long Island. You know what I mean? Like, I know I wasn't going home. I'm talking to you. I'm like, yo, I got my weight up in Long Island, man. I had like 2 watches, you know what I'm saying? 5 pairs of sneakers. I mean, I was telling niggas I was telling motherfuckers oregano and parsley for weed. Yo, crazy shit. I was getting return customers.
And people came back again.
Pushing that big garbage thing down the hall, nigga. Hey. Yeah. We be all minors. Minors, nigga, we fucking, minors gladiators.
What are you doing with it?
I told you.
Mr. Lee, you're taking this Mrs. Lee a little too far.
We was gladiators. For real. We had fights with the grown-up houses. You know what I'm saying? They called niggas coffee drinkers back there. Like, yo, coffee drinkers popping up. Like, what? The adolescents, nigga was reckless.
74, that was crazy.
Right. You was there? Around the same time?
Yeah, not that time. That's the real time right there. I ain't gonna
see all those fucking niggas up.
HDM too. HDM. Remember HDM?
I didn't make HDM.
You didn't make HDM?
No. I did 4 million, 6 million.
HDM.
And the last time I went back for the 6 million again. And it was like, all right.
So how many times? What do you think? How many? This should have been part of Quick Time Slime. How many times do you think we've been locked up versus how many kids you got? Like, what do you think?
Way more time locked up.
Way more time locked up?
Way more time locked up.
Yo. 17 deep, right?
Hey, I got way more cases than that. Way more cases than that.
And way more locked up than that.
Cases.
Wow.
Cases.
And you really thought he was a fan at one point?
What?
When you pulled a nigga over. I ain't gonna lie, I love that story. When they say that DMX pulled the nigga over, like,
Alright.
Where was that?
I was under influence.
He was in the Air Force. I thought he said I was in the Air Force. I said,
Yeah.
This is Newark Airport. No? JFK, alright, damn, I don't know why. It was the airport.
You know, I had all the bells and whistles on the truck. You know what I mean? Blacked out rims, everything blacked out. I had the lights, had the siren, and the PA system. And
if you would have had a dog, it would have been amazing.
Right. It got to the point where I would get offended if a nigga didn't drive properly in front of me. Like, I want the police on me. I mean, like, what's this nigga doing?
You took on the rule.
I was doing shit. It just got to me. I'm glad it happened because I probably could have got a more serious charge.
First thing.
But that's all.
I got a birthday.
You really got that charge?
Yeah. That's all I'm talking about.
So it's all happened. So you pull over somebody and they know
we was in the airport, like it was the parking lot of the airport. And I went in the wrong parking lot because it was the wrong terminal. I'm like, shit. So I'm supposed to
So that was your beat, the airport?
No. That's my shit. So I try to get out of that little parking lot, and you know, each one of the parking lots, they got a little security guard in the golf cart. I mean, and I was like super FBI. I was like,
you outranked them.
Right. So I told her what to do. I pulled over and go, what the fuck are you doing? Let me see that. Got back in my truck. What's going on? I didn't know it was like the best.
Let me see your license.
What's wrong with you? They got back in my truck.
But was the guy black?
No. Like Honduran or something like that.
He gave you license.
Thank you. And didn't work. So
It didn't work.
the chick drove out of the shop in the golf cart. Like, hey, get the police out here for this guy. He's fucking drunk or something.
I'm talking about you. I'm talking about the Honduran.
I was talking about him. I told her.
But you were drunk too as well.
I wasn't drunk. I was high as a motherfucker.
And
I took like 2 volumes. When I got there, I was going to Amsterdam. I'm like, let me take the pills now.
While you waiting for your flight,
Let me take the pills now. So that way, all we had to do was walk in, because we had, we had that VIP service. They would come out to the gate. They would come out to the sidewalk to get a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That was hard.
oh, shit.
Did my nephew make it?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. That's what's up. Yeah, you know what I mean? So I was like, all right, let me take these joints now. And of course, when they come out of the terminal, they come right towards the black people. We in the truck. Right to
But
us.
they didn't think you was the police? Because you said your shit looked like the police, right?
You should have got up and joined
I had the police features. The lights, the siren, the PA system, and it was all black.
Well, other police knew you were police. They knew the
But see, she shouldn't have thought I was police. They had like $100,000 worth of children.
Wow.
So like, come on, lady.
That's very
He could have
But,
been
you know, like, that's you crazy. I really want to know. That bitch got a walkie-talkie. And right when I got to the arm, he was going, freak it. I'm like, man. And they brought me inside, and I passed out.
Damn.
Yo, they stole my watch and my money.
Police.
You said it.
I said it.
Yep.
Goddamn police.
That's my Benny. Benny gave me a watch.
Wow.
When he first came out, like to promote his shit.
Wow.
Stole that.
Wow.
Every time I'm about to do a show, an account would give me like $3,000 just for pocket money, just travel with and all that. You know what I mean?
They took that.
Yeah. I woke up with none of that. And they're like, yo, where are they? Like, here's your phone. So if you took anything, then you got a receipt of it. Why you give me my phone without no receipt?
Wow.
You do stupid shit sometimes. Mr. Lee, I don't know what's going on here.
shot and take a BBs. Come on.
Beat bathroom?
Yeah, let's do a shot. Let's call bathroom breaks. Yeah.
That's a break shot.
Listen, one more time, excellent.
Yeah, one time.
We want to tell you how much we appreciate you here.
It's mutual.
No, but today is about you because you know why? You're really a super huge figure. You really like
iconic, man.
You're iconic. You're a legend. You don't really have to do this, and I appreciate the fact that you taking your time out with your beautiful family and you bring your beautiful family. Yeah, and we love that, man. We don't respect you. We want to show you love. This is your show.
Excuse me, I take a beat now.
I take a BB too right now.
I saw a cigarette and take a BB.
Everything on this table is hip hop, black owned. From the Duce to the Micheladas to the Colombian white.
As far as it is too.
That's where we go.
Oh, yeah.
That's where we go. So, you know, I can't get
It makes things out faint porn.
Come on, take a
shot for yourself.
All right. You're going to leave me out of this? Okay.
One time, man. You guys hang out. Let me have a moment.
But then you have to do Una Masta. So hold on. All right, because I want to make sure that my abbreviations is correct.
Right.
Is this called Isidore?
Isidore.
Isidore.
Isidore?
DMX collection.
Well, now it is. Isidore, yeah.
Isidore.
What is Isidore DMX collection?
It's a cologne. I mean, I met the guy in LA, W, you know what I'm saying? Young brother doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, you know, this is some dope shit, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I can make you, you know what I mean? Your own fragrance, all that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, one thing led to another. This is my first, this is samples of my scent, my fragrance, whatever, in there. But, yeah, he got his own, it's all the same name.
Smells fantastic.
Yeah.
And it looks like it cures.
These are just samples, you know what I'm saying?
Cure cancer, yo.
It's been selling.
Yeah, goddamn.
It's been selling.
So beautiful, goddamn.
It's selling, yeah.
Isidore.
Isidore.
Ice a motherfucking door.
Say it,
Isidore. Oh my God. Why am I the only one with a shot?
No, what are you talking about, bro?
Okay, all right.
Oh, I took the same one.
Okay, it's time for you. I told you. We are here together to celebrate you, your life, your career, DMX. You are one of the best brothers I ever met.
Thank you.
And let me just say something. It limits me to when I say this. I say a lot of times we say realest person in rap, and I can't.
You can't do that.
You one of the realest persons I ever met in life, bro. In
Thank
life, you know what I mean? I'm 43 years old, so
It's not the title.
What's your favorite color? Outside of the... Damn, you don't know the Dominican Republic in there.
I'm scared to go to DR.
Let's all go together.
People die because of the liquor?
No.
Oh, because we were there that week. That whole week we were there like that.
I don't think I'll come back.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll come back.
Con la mujer, brother.
Mundo didn't come back.
Mundo?
Well, he couldn't come back, but I get that in like, damn, what's been on my life? The whole night shit, call. Yeah, put your phone on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not coming home. All right, I'm just hanging out.
This bitch pussy so good, you throw it in the air, turn it to sunshine. The whole night shit.
Yeah. I'm seeing glitter though. I'm seeing the glitter. Like, oh shit.
I'm not gonna lie, I went to alright, I'm gonna be honest. Oye Mi Cando. Boricua, more, that was the #1 record.
Oh yeah.
In these Latin countries. I didn't know how to speak a little Spanish, but I didn't want the people to care. I didn't give a fuck. I was
You spoke enough Spanish.
I spoke enough Spanish not to get jerked when I weed up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I went to the Dominican Republic one day, but I got shows in Mexico. So I'm in whole Latin America. I've been doing shit that's crazy. So I go back to DR because I had these shows I had to complete. And I remember it was Down Leasy and Butch Rock. They stayed in a whorehouse. It was a strip club.
He's throwing them right under the bus.
It was a strip club in Dominican Republic that was a strip club, but to the
motels.
It was a whole house.
Oh no, and they'll
so
cook for you.
You could get a dance and they say, I want to stay.
They will live with you.
Oh, stay in the house.
Yeah,
You stay in the house.
They will live with you. They will cook for you in the morning.
So
wow, you ready? She said like
this is my black homie and then my Chinese homie. So I
He's Filipino, by the way. Come on, guys.
Filipino. I'm being racist. Same shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mean that. My bad. I ain't mean like that. But so I'm coming on this is my DJ. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And they're like, yo, we don't know what Butch Rock is. I'm like, yo, you don't know Down Leasy? No. And then come to find out, they didn't go by Butch Rock and Down Leasy that whole weekend. You know what they went by? Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan.
They was killing the game.
I never felt like a party pooper in my life. When they see me, they was like, oh man, we gotta go back to work. And I'm looking like,
so they didn't just go by the name, it was accepted by them.
oh, they in there with the roles, they playing the role. They was doing the joke.
Did you understand the words that come out?
They rush out on 7. So you've never been to Dominican Republic?
No.
Oh, okay, damn.
But Puerto Rico.
We're going to
I went to Puerto Rico.
We got a lot more pride.
That's how I know it's gonna be different. I went to Puerto Rico. I see this girl. She had a white mini skirt, like the top, and she doesn't have a.
You went to Lucky South.
They got pride.
And we went to club together.
They got morals.
We get back in the limo, and I'm laying on her lap. And I happen to I got this thing.
I'm laying on her lap.
And we in the back seat.
Like laying on people's lap. I see that. The dog laid on your lap.
And then we.
Come on.
Right. And one eye went this way, and I saw that she had no panties on. I was like, oh shit. And my tongue went down, and I was like,
I didn't know he was going there.
yeah.
So this was in Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
So I feel like this is an Uber. The Uber of Puerto Rico?
It was the Uber, but it was Lucky Sevens.
It was a limo driver. Yeah, we all limo. I'm like, oh my God.
Checking if the battery was still working, bro.
And you said Lucky Sevens. You know that's the old school Puerto Rican dirty strip club.
Yeah,
no, King of Diamonds.
That's not even a strip club, bro. That's not even a strip club. That's a whorehouse, bro. That's a whorehouse.
King of Diamonds in Puerto Rico too?
No, hell no.
No,
That's the King of Diamonds. You ever went to Cheetah's?
Where?
Bullshit.
Whatever.
Out here?
I'm sorry, dude. I'm not really big on strip clubs.
Not the real, now Cheetah's is whatever, right?
Yeah.
But back in the days, Cheetah's, I went there this is maybe 7, 8 years ago.
Where is it?
I seen the police fully
in
clothed.
Miami?
Fucking. The police. Yo, you hear me?
I don't go past Broward
Fully
County.
clothed. The police.
I don't Broward County line.
What's up, Rory? I'm like, yo, this is out of line. Miami, that's what I realized. Miami is different.
No, I lived in there for a few years.
I know you did.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking.
I remember when, my baby mama with me. I mean, we was rocking hard.
Good man.
We was rocking hard. I mean, like.
So no Rolex.
You and I know what's going on.
We do some clothes. We did a couple. She gave me a couple shows at the Hard Rock.
I went to the Hard Rock show.
And yeah,
That was the same night that we did.
that was it. I'm down here.
Oh, that was that same night? Wait, but that was after, though.
Yeah.
That's after Dream Chance we went to the Hard Rock with him.
Yeah, that's after what I'm talking about too. Like years after. But that was my ride or die for a while, man. That was my ride or die for a while. I didn't know where I was going.
So, actually, your favorite country? What's your favorite state?
My favorite country.
Arizona.
He didn't say the favorite country yet.
He didn't say his favorite country.
I'm gonna go with
Yugoslavia.
no.
Just do it.
France.
Really?
You like France?
You like France?
My wife made me like France.
No, you like France before with the homie. You told me.
No,
You went to France with your wife.
That's
You
after
went
my
without your wife.
I hated France when I went by my wife.
What's your homie that you said out there?
Oh my God, yo.
It's here. That's my brother.
Yeah.
But I
the
didn't.
baddest bitches in the world. And
Go ahead.
okay, so what the fuck we fuck? like, yo, he real bullshit. Like, yo, so what you be doing and what you working? Okay, so what the fuck we fuck?
Yeah, they're very open with that shit.
Yeah. They don't even like getting tipped out
They
there.
don't like foreplay.
I tip somebody in France.
Don't
They say,
talk about that.
strict
Don't talk about that. You what the fuck we fuck? Okay.
I tip somebody in France. They say, what is this?
No, they don't do tips.
I don't need this. Look at this.
Look at what I said.
I'm like, come on, give me my money back.
That was a guy, and he was offended.
Yeah, he's offended.
It was a girl, and they got a different story. She would have said, what is this? She's like, oh, what is this?
I hit Mike Kaiser and told him I was going to hit him with DMX, but he hit me. Holy moly, guac.
Yo,
that is Mike Kaiser.
that's my guy.
Oh,
Is that my guy?
yo.
Oh, shit, he's still the same. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yo, he's another person I consider.
You're right.
I just want you to know, I was going to say sorry for robbing you, but I consider you a friend. I consider you a friend.
God damn it,
I consider you a friend.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Me and you always protected me.
Right.
Always.
Protecting is a robber. Same shit. You my guy. You my guy. Anyway I see you, I wish you never would. I wish the fucking nigga would. Fuck out of here. Yeah. And like my prophet said, what's that? I'm beating Goliath.
I'm beating Goliath.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Like. Thank you. I mean, we look a lot alike. Mine's the glasses. Oh, I gotta shape them too. What happened? What's the matter with you? What happened? Yo, but just know, like you are like genuinely loved by me. I mean, like, I'll pop a nigga for you. Straight up, and disappear. As long as you don't tell nobody what needs to be done. If I'm the first person you tell, I'll do it. As long as you don't tell me over the phone. Like, get David, like, yo, dog, this happened. I'll do it and disappear. Like, I still get excited about shit like that. I'm not jumping out the window? No, real shit. There's some people I do that for. There's some people like, yo, all right. Because the police always look for the suspects who had something to gain, who had a motive, who had a reason.
He said Mike Kaiser came and got y'all.
The serial killers,
Right.
they get extended play.
Right.
And so they slip up and do some dumb shit. Like, oh, we found them.
Right.
When you randomly kill somebody,
Yeah, please change something.
you get.
It's a random kill.
Yeah. So, yo, how's Denise, man? Tell her I said hi, man. So his first cousin wrote me when I was in prison in Arizona. So, yeah, that's it. First cousin.
Wow.
And was making plans to come see me and everything. Homegirl is still a good friend to me this day. Earl. She hood. But she's not really hood because she has a good job and kind of, she's like, Earl, feel like this. These bitches like, chill. That's my homie. Tell her I said what up. I love you, brother.
Love you, Mike Kaiser. Mike Kaiser.
What?
Mike Kaiser, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Really love you, bro. Thank you.
Yeah.
My bro.
Oh, you told me about the car and all that?
All right, so hold on. I gotta get Randy out. You gotta do the same.
Oh, you gotta get Randy out.
I
I want to hear about the dog and the sock in his mouth.
I don't even say it. I don't even know if I want to say it, but
It's already
I
been said.
dance around it. Stop first.
Let's do this. Give me my shot first. Come on, please.
Come on, man, we ready.
Randy,
We go.
Hold on, man. Make some noise for Randy.
That's Radiator.
Yes.
Randolph. That's our thing. Randolph. Yeah, it's good to see you too, man. You're getting chubby on me. That's because you probably changed your number. I only answer names.
Right.
Well, I got another number. You want to take it down right now?
No. You give out a number.
I'm going to give it to you after the show. Yo, ask Carla. You still talk to Ali? All right, ask him for it. Yeah, tell him I just talked to you. Yeah. I can't say it because I'm on the show right now. But, yo, so I'm going to tell him about the good times we had in Cali and the sock and the chair. And I didn't tell everything. No, I didn't tell him that. So I didn't tell him everything. I didn't tell him about the gun in the bad boy show. I didn't tell him that one. But truly a friend to me, and I'm your friend. I'm your friend. I love you, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Always, you got a friend in me. Just know that. You have a friend in me.
Always, son.
That's what's up. My nigga.
That's
My nigga.
Make some noise for the dog. We need you back, man. Yo, man, great shit.
All right, Jewish niggas, white niggas, Hispanic niggas, wild niggas.
Hey, come on, Norm, where you at?
Wild niggas, wild niggas. All it takes is one drop on the shoe. All right.
Nah, you good, you good.
I was good until like 8 o'clock last night. I had one drop of sauce. I was like, this is a bitch.
Yo, what?
Who you calling, man?
Huh?
You calling one?
Man, look. You know, this is what we do, man. We good at our job.
I could drop that right now.
Oh, you're
No.
not.
That's what I'm saying. If I was to drop that right now, my last thought would be, I've had a good life.
No, but you know what, X?
Huh?
You have a great life. And let me just say something. I love the fact that, you know, this is something that I admire about Puff Daddy. A lot of people don't realize that. Is a lot of us are really family men. We don't put that on Instagram. We don't put that on campus. It's not really. I don't want to.
That's not part of our job.
It's not part of our job.
Right.
The thing
And
is,
we show our jobs.
I love the fact that when last couple of times or last 6 times I've seen you, you got your family around you.
All right. On that note, get your brothers and sisters. Tell them one. Hurry up. Get your brothers and sisters and tell them one.
Okay, let me put on the weed.
Put away the liquor, everybody.
I just want to get a scene.
Yeah.
Please, and I just want to stand my children.
Yes.
Let's go. Chop, chop.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go, goddammit.
I love my kids.
Put the smoke out.
Peace, come on.
You can put this on fatherhood if you want.
Look at these beautiful goddamn children.
Love my children.
Look at our beautiful goddamn children. Take a picture of them. Take a picture of this beautiful goddamn children. Goddamn it.
These are my children from 3 different mothers.
Goddamn it.
But they're mine.
That's
They're
right.
all mine.
That's right.
All mine.
That's right.
I will body a nigga for my children.
That's right, goddamn. Make some noise for that. You shy. That's okay.
That's my princess.
That's
She'll
right.
get a headache in a couple years. I'm gonna whoop a few niggas' ass for that. That's all I'm asking out.
Yeah, goddamn. That's a beautiful act.
Thank you,
Really,
man.
really
Thank you.
beautiful, man.
And you see that my kids know me because of how I fuck with them. Like, come here. They know what the growls mean. Love my kids, man. Love my kids. Love my kids, man. Love my kids.
And let me ask you something. Have you ever fell out of love with hip hop?
Yes.
I need to hear this.
Yes, I did. Yeah. When I started hearing shit, seeing shit that wasn't. Damn, did you just turn it on? That wasn't reputable or respectful, getting points. All right, you can get low points. There's always gonna be a Vanilla Ice or a one song ass nigga. But hold up, 2 songs.
God never comes around.
I pay it back. Payola.
Right.
That shouldn't be a part of it. If that was a part of it, I'd have been famous a long time ago.
Right.
That's, if we can do that.
You had to work to get
DJs got respect. DJs were loved because they played the new hot shit.
We broke the records.
Right. And it was hot though. It was hot.
We moved the
You
culture.
played what you wanted to play.
The DJs lost we had no more control. The DJs lost the control.
But y'all played what y'all thought was hot.
Yeah.
And that's what mattered.
Yeah.
All you do is impress the DJ. He's like, because the DJ knows what it's going to do in the club. DJ knows what's going to do.
And the DJ usually did right by the culture, usually.
Yeah.
Usually
Until they
did
started
right.
getting paid.
Right.
So they were paid more than they were worth.
Right.
More than their principal
Because
was worth.
the DJ
And that should
became a
never
celebrity.
happen. That should never happen. You should never be able to get paid more than your principal is worth.
Right.
I think the DJ is different than the principal. I think the DJ, in certain circumstances, the DJ should get paid. The When you see
he can get paid.
like D-Nice, did you see what
No,
D-Nice
you're talking
did?
about the payola.
Paying wax. Playing wax.
No, you can put the DJ on a pedestal.
Yeah.
And the payola pay is a whole different thing.
The DJ was always on a pedestal. The DJ was the epitome of hip-hop. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you. See, I watch Crush Groove. I watched motherfucking Breaking and all that. I watched Beat Street.
Right.
Picking up the same Ramon.
Ramon, baby. I fucked with Ramon.
It's crazy. I
wrote graffiti. You wrote graffiti?
Hell yeah.
I wrote graffiti.
Come on, I can't imagine DMX not right.
Somebody on the show? There was some tags in the bathroom. I'm gonna leave my name.
Nah, we need some tags.
I'm gonna leave my name.
Yeah, black book. We fucking up.
We fucking up.
Commander came with a black book.
We need a black book.
We need a black book.
That's a black ass. I'm gonna bring it next time.
Yeah.
Ain't too many niggas left.
Right.
Yeah.
I tagged like a motherfucker. I did bubbles, throw-ups.
What was your name?
Sire, Stride, Strict, Depot. Yeah.
What was your name, DFA?
I had Rex.
How you spell it?
R-E-K-S.
That's what I love about the graffiti names. You always spell it wrong.
Yeah. Spell it wrong.
Always spell it wrong.
I had.
You gotta be a dope name, and you gotta be able to spell it another way.
Fire.
I thought we're bubbling quick.
I'm a bubbler. Not a peace guy. I'm a bubbler.
Not a burner, you mean?
I'm not the.
You're not a tiger?
That's the burner.
I'm the
bubbler.
The bubble.
The
I'm the bubble. I can throw it back. Boom. And I'm a 7 train guy.
I never made it. I only did the inside train. Only inside train.
Never inside train?
Only did inside train.
Only inside.
I did inside train like a motherfucker. Never outside train. It was like, by the time I came up, it was like, they were stopping to do that. You weren't able to do it anymore. Like,
I always knew I liked this Spanish girl, so I was from Left Rack City. So I used to hang out 103rd and on Jefferson Boulevard, and then hang out 106th. I hung out on 74th Street at Roosevelt, and I used to I'm sorry, they was Colombian at the time. Every Captain Lean in the world, I was smashing, knocking it down. But I was, I always knew that.
Hip-hop was so beautiful.
That is hip-hop.
When it was born.
It's hip-hop. Hold on, let's bring my boy Hino in real quick. Say something. But give me, come on, baby, come on over here. Nigerian nigga, come on, baby, let's sign down. I'm feeling, you got a cheat code somewhere, let's do it. Make sure, this guy trains Beyonce. Who you training?
From yesterday.
Yes,
Hey.
That's right.
What's up?
I already know, right over there. You over there, my brother. Sit down.
What's good?
Yeah. Let's finish the X. What you saying? You knocking down bitches, okay?
Now, hold on. I have a quick question. X, before Def Jam, you had a deal with Big B?
No, I had
Sony.
Sony. Sony something.
It wasn't Big B?
No.
Rough House.
So you was never label mates with,
I don't know who else they were with.
But I was only, no, I don't know why. What's homie, man, the fat bastard, what's his name?
Pudgy,
the fat bastard. You wasn't label mates with him?
My man knew him.
I don't know why I thought you
It's
was
crazy.
label
It's
mates.
crazy. And I would go to the studio with him. It was crazy there. I was at his studio, but I got the call that my grandmother had less than 48 hours to live.
You with Pudgy?
Yes. And my man, Big Smith.
Every shit you bringing up?
God bless, buddy.
God bless.
Yeah. It's, grandma got less than 2 days to live. I'm beeline it from his studio. I went right to the hospital. And it's crazy. She knew, I told you, she get into her dreams.
Right.
She knew now. She said, girl, the boy, you get that money to get that girl, that baby. I made her a great grandmother with my first son, Xavier. She said, taking that girl and that baby. She knew. I was, oh my God. I could do no wrong in her eyes. I could do no wrong. And she beat me one time. But it was like, It didn't hurt, but I cried like somebody was killing me. Because if grandma's man up to beat you, nigga, you a piece of shit.
If she works up the energy, to beat you, you just fucking up.
I learned so many lessons in one generation. Grandma is always the one with the house. So, everybody got a house on the lot. Grandma said, don't worry about insects and shit like that, bugs and little boy. And I saw a butterfly.
Oh.
Size of my fucking hand. Butterfly. Beautiful. And I was like chasing the butterfly. I gotta get it. And it went in the neighbor's yard that had wildflowers. He had a beautiful garden in like this big. Not much of a yard, that type of shit. And I jumped over the fence and I must have stomped on every flower trying to catch this butterfly. And I dove on it and caught it. I fucked his flowers up and I fucked the butterfly up. Queen, and I put it in a jar. I was happy because I was able to say I caught it, but then it died. And I was like, Grandma beat me for that. I told her to go in my yard. It might have been more for show than anything else. You know what I mean? But I killed the most prettiest thing I'd ever seen in my life because I wanted to keep it for myself. That's a lesson I learned.
That's a lesson.
You can't hope. The beauty that's in the world, appreciate it. That's it.
Yeah, you can't contain it.
It's not yours.
Yeah.
It's not fucking yours. How the fuck you gonna keep something that ain't yours? For at least 20 years, I didn't see another butterfly. Not once.
You didn't see another butterfly?
Not one. The little yellow ones, the little white ones. None. I just started seeing them.
Recently, butterfly.
Yeah. Still haven't seen one like that. That's a real punishment. That's a real punishment. Like, okay. And you may not think much of it. If you tell something, you ain't gonna see another butterfly.
You gotta catch up.
And you're gonna be like, alright, whatever. Like, it don't matter, but it does matter. It does matter. That's the most beautiful thing that I've ever seen in my life. So many colors and graceful, and butterflies are different than birds. They're like reckless, like. And I was catching them, right? Yellow. That one, I was just supposed to look at and.
They be telling me, like, because me, I'm an insect killer. I kill all insects. Yeah.
You kill butterflies?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
You just like, let's be butterfly. I kill it. That's what you do?
If you come on my property, you violate it.
Butterfly don't hold that.
And let me tell you something. I gotta leave the bodies there. Let them know.
Damn.
Wow. So
good for
Fred! They killed Fred! Oh, hell no! You might get beat by it, though. They might call a few other niggas.
Yeah, that's fun, man. You about to get it. You about to get it for the butterfly.
Peter gonna holler at me.
The butterfly crew go out to like, I mean,
I ain't killed too many butterflies. I got like 3 in my car.
Now you just got it back.
Bumblebees.
I can't talk to bumblebees.
I'm Charles Manson, the bumblebees.
The bumblebees like, fuck you up.
Great accuracy, nigga. I'm like this with the.
Bumblebee crew, fuck you.
They attacked me in Paris. That's how I knew they had a hit on me. Because I came in Paris, and then I just went on my balcony and boom, look at oh shit, they got the APB on their album.
Yeah, they do that. They do that.
I killed them in Paris.
Killer bees.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm Mr. Miyagi of killing.
Flies or bumblebees, bro? What is it?
They said butterflies. I don't
You said flies.
Bumblebees, chopsticky, yeah.
You chopstick bumblebees?
I never, I'm lying. King,
Right, he finally got a big shot.
That's a drink.
This is a shot.
That's a shot. That's a chaser.
Those are 2 shots.
That's a chaser. There you go. Get it.
That's Diddy shit.
No drink?
Come on. Diddy drink.
That ain't Nigeria. That's a new shit. I gotta talk to myself.
All right. So now let's be clear.
Yes, sir.
What was your first training job? Like when he's Cuban. He thought training when I said training. What was your first person who hired you? Was it Swiss? Because I think it's Rough Rider.
No. Swiss and Alicia came in 2015.
Okay.
I think the biggest was like, in the beginning, it was like when Mello signed to New York City. He was the king.
I mean, you got to talk to our people.
Yeah, Mello was the king of New York. Carmelo Anthony, number 7. Over $100 million contract with the New York Knicks.
Wow.
I live in New York. I grew up in Queens, but I was living on Wall Street that time because that's where my gym was.
You was living on Wall Street?
Yeah, I was.
You live on Wall Street.
That's all that matters. You can live on Wall Street.
I get credit. No, I was living in like a penthouse. I was living in a penthouse for 8 years. Like, I was the only young black motherfucker that was living on Wall Street.
Because you was only white motherfucker.
Yeah, I was the only.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
You was fucking white woman?
No, not because of that, but that helped too.
That's a white woman.
Oh, yeah. He's a white woman. Experiment with the dogs. So yeah, so. Everybody got their thing. Everybody's getting something. So yeah, so I was living downtown. My gym was the #1 boxing gym in the whole East Coast. And then it was just like Mello came. Yeah, it's still there. Still there. Now we're in Tobacco. Yeah.
Wow.
13 years. It's still mine. It's still
Nice.
Hey man, you know,
Come on, man. You got
some people I'm 10 years, 10 steps ahead of everybody.
So
You know?
10 toes.
Yes,
What
exactly.
made you transition from being a fighter to saying, you know what, let me train the fighters or train the...
After I retired pro boxing in 2009, I just said, what am I gonna do next? You know, what am I gonna do next? You know, money runs out.
Right.
As a lot of people don't know, you know. So especially with the lifestyle I live, you know. So yeah, quicker for some people. Yeah, exactly. You know, we all have our habits individually. So yeah, I was like, what am I gonna do next? You know, should I be a referee? It was something that had to do with boxing. Yeah, exactly. You know, I said, do I be a referee? Do I be a judge? Because I could have done any of that. But it had to relate to boxing because that's what I know my whole life. That's all I know my whole life. Yeah. So then I just thought about doing the training thing. I said, I have all this knowledge, all these years. I might as well just pass it down to the people that want to learn, even if they didn't want to take it seriously.
Right, you
but
know how to
do
take
it as a
care of
workout.
yourself.
Exactly.
Well, see, so many people not taking care of themselves as fast as they could.
Exactly.
You know what? There's a few pointers.
There's a few pointers.
It makes a big difference.
I had the personality.
I fucking get it.
You know, yeah, I had the personality. I had all the A-list, big wigs like
all that shit
and
coming
they all
in
came. And it's downtown.
You train Drake. I'm sorry. When I say train...
I train Drake.
Yeah.
Usher. T.I. comes in there. Who else we got? We got Nelly. You know, we got everybody. Everybody that's...
Kelly Rowland.
And I'm just naming music.
Kelly Rowland.
Yeah, Kelly Rowland. We got all the actors.
Mr. Lee.
Yeah.
Is here?
Kevin Hart.
Mr. Lee ain't trained by you here.
Kevin Hart comes in every day. You know what I mean? So it's like
What do you do?
we have I got one in Tribeca in New York, and I got one on Melrose and Fairfax, LA. So I moved to LA 2017. I live in New York.
That's why I want to start.
Yeah.
That's around the corner from where I got a nigga that owned an Airbnb and special place here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Where in West Hollywood?
Yes.
That's what.
I thought you were going to say you pull somebody over there. That's what I thought.
I thought he said he fucked somebody up in the Airbnb.
I did an arrest and I took it down.
I did LA too. I did LA too. The grand finale video with me, Meth, and Nas.
Yes.
There was police
At the belly. At the belly.
Right.
Yes.
You pulled people
And me
over?
and Meth jumped in the police car and left the line.
And Meth too? He was your partner?
Yes, he's my partner.
I'm out of here, bro. I'm out of
But
here.
they didn't show us their license. Where's the registration? They're like, yeah. Just slow down. All right, buddy, slow down.
I love it.
Lights and everything.
That was a great video, by the way.
Police car.
That was a great video.
Yeah, thank you.
Iconic.
Amen.
Yeah, man. So that's what we're doing. But what separates me and differentiates me from everybody else, you know, in the training and the fitness field and all that, is like those guys, they train the body, we train the mind. I
heard that, and I heard that.
So,
I heard that from
the mind lasts longer.
But what does that mean? What does that mean when you train the mind?
You train the mind. You train the mind, you know, to go against, you know, to be able to defend yourself in the face of adversity.
Right.
You know, your mind helps you do that. To be able to walk in the alley, in the dark alley.
No, I know what it means.
look at cupcakes and not eat them.
But what is that? What is that training?
Yeah.
What is that training? What does that mean? What is the training?
The training
Like,
is
you
just
have to give me
like how we train.
secrets, you know what
We're
I'm saying?
still gonna do the fitness,
Right.
but we're more. You see how like when we worked out the other day on Saturday, I'm talking through you the whole time.
So do you hit a nigga with a billy club?
I used to do that. I'm telling you, that's a piece. I'm more verbal than physical.
So what's the verbal? Is it certain keywords?
Yeah, what did I say to Diego the other day? That floored him. Like, what did I say? When you do something?
Don't settle.
Yeah. I was like, yo, don't ever settle, because he was about to give up. Yeah, I said everything that settles is at the bottom.
Right.
And he's like, what the fuck did you just say to me?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, like we're constantly like.
What the fuck, bro?
Like we're motivated to work. You know, that's not something.
So just in case,
I know how to work out.
Yes.
I just need somebody that's with me that's like,
That's gonna push. That's what he likes. That's what he likes.
And you have two goals that do push-ups, he's in, bro.
so just in case I don't
4-year-old, just push-ups.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that.
Come on, guys, let's do push-ups.
Yeah.
Me and my brother DMX talking
Legends.
for these past couple of days.
Yes.
And when X said, man, I think about even slightly doing a podcast.
Do it with us, please.
Wow. You know how many people will tune in? Do you know how many people will tune in?
So
We've been talking about it.
But not only that,
You got this. You have this, brother.
But not only that, me and EFN, we are setting up, a distribution. Okay, so distribution. Let's do it. So we were thinking 5 days in LA whenever he gets a chance.
Yes.
Then we both want to have these.
As you should.
Yeah.
And
That would be monumental.
We need the hood workout.
Now see,
Yeah.
I might allow you to come to show what niggas need to do in an hour.
No, less than that.
Jesus.
Less than that. We did a 50 minute. We did a 50-minute workout. Like,
We all woke up with this.
no, like 15 minutes. Straight up. Burpees, straight to the point. No, we didn't do no burpees. We boxing it doing the club.
Let's do burpees right now. Let's do it, guys.
Come on, let's see. Can you do 10 burpees? So you good. Your immune system is fine.
Tell these people what was remarkable. Someone came to you, they needed to do a movie.
Yeah.
You do a show. What was one of your most remarkable things?
I think one of my most remarkable things was like, one of my guys, he was like, yo man, I failed the bar exam. To be a lawyer.
You too?
No, one of my guys.
You too, nigga? Yo, I hate that shit, yo.
I'm too upgrade.
It's racist.
And he's like, yo man, listen man. He's like, maybe I need to go a different route. I studied everything. He said, yo, I need to train. I was like, what the fuck is the training gonna do for you? Right. But he just wanted to train his mental. He's like, I already studied it twice. So I know everything in the book.
Fuck?
So this motherfucker was training with me every day, consistent. He was calling me. I wasn't even calling him. He's like, yo, what's up? What we doing?
This is crazy.
We love your story that's not famous.
It beat me.
I'm talking about famous people.
Oh, famous people. Famous people.
You're a drink champ. So I don't know how we did it. Whatever the fuck you talking about.
Oh, you talking about famous people? Famous people. No, he didn't. His mentor, he was just like straight up, like he was giving 100%. But I helped him give 1,000%. Does that make sense?
All right, yes.
No, he didn't get healthy. What the fuck? No. He was taking the bar exam to be a lawyer.
Right, but you said you trained him.
Yes.
So what were the results of your training?
He was just so focused, like I had to focus on 1,000%. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
He was giving 100%, like everybody does.
But we was
Then
doing
I helped
the
him give
workout. With the
1,000%.
workout too.
Yes, he got a shape, but he didn't care about that.
Right.
He just wanted to be a lawyer, make his mama proud.
I get that.
Yeah. He wanted to be a
I'm talking
lawyer.
about famous people.
Famous people would be Kevin was training for Jumanji 2.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm trying to go with.
Next level. Next
Kevin
level.
Hart, KD.
Yeah. Drake was training for the European tour.
You talking about Tripianis?
Yeah, you was
Tripianis is training right now. I don't even know if I can. Oh, I do know.
Word in the street.
But they told me not to say nothing.
It's word in the street. Word in the street.
Okay, so you said it before me.
Yeah.
So I can say it.
I didn't get it from you.
No, you didn't get it from me.
Because I saw her on Instagram or something where
How the fuck did you know what she was training for?
she looks in shape like
She
a
lost 20 pounds.
And she get out of the truck.
She
She
just
lost 20 pounds. I saw that. Like, I saw her. I'm like, wow.
Did you guys know that?
What?
You didn't know what she was training for, right?
I did.
Tiffany Haddish. You said it before me.
I said it.
I'm psychic.
Oh, no, you didn't say what she was training for.
And you didn't know that I knew, but I said on another part says did come out, but I had the word from
She
my
said,
good
don't
people
tell
in
nobody,
Hollywood.
you know.
No, for my good people in Hollywood.
It looks good. It looks
Okay.
good. She looks good.
Tiffany has is training for
Well, I
Flo
saw
Joe.
her-
And let me
she's
just
training
tell you
for
something.
Flo Joe. You
Let
guys
me
should
just
Google
tell
who
you
that
something.
is.
A lot if you from Miami, Dade, Broward, and you don't know who the fuck Flo Joe is,
They needed to move out.
She's from Miami?
yeah, she's from Miami.
Yeah.
What's this stuff in the
Jackie Joyner Kersey.
What's this stuff? You're supposed to know who she is. Without Florida. Without Florida. You don't know who the fuck she is. Just from the Olympics.
She's still the fastest woman in the world.
The fastest woman in the world.
Nobody beat the record.
Nobody beat the record. So
That's
that's
like Usain Bolt.
There's Florence Joyner and then Jackie Joyner Kersey. There's two women.
That was her sister-in-law. Hey, I'm
You know your history. You know
I used to run track.
Oh,
Yeah. That's
this
what
is
I'm
from the police.
No, I used to run track on the team.
track?
On the team.
No,
I was the same thing.
You ran track?
Hold on.
You ran track.
Yo, I saw
Like real track,
I
like.
saw Rocky 3. Before I went to see. I had the Tiger.
Couple lane.
And right after that, I started jogging. And it's like,
I've seen all
you
that.
can't do the track till you get asthma. But I don't give a fuck. And I started doing at 10 years old, I was doing 5 miles every day.
Wow.
5 miles every day.
This
We
is
were doing
amazing.
those and all that. And
Yeah.
so, at my time, I was in 4 institutions. So, that's when I was like 14. They let me out. And I went to Yonkers High.
Shout out to him. He did 5 miles today.
I did what he did. Listen, this is my trainer, my friend, and
I got there.
5 miles today.
First day I got to
supported me this
school.
morning.
The first day I got to school, they was like,
I'll tell you
all
why.
right, let's see how fast you are. And I had to race the captain of the football team. What you think of my projects?
Captain of the football team.
Is that for you to be on the track team?
He just wanted
You
to
have to
gauge
be-
how fast I was.
Yeah.
He beat me, but not by much. I was in pen relays twice, all that.
Wow.
Yeah, I was
That's
anchored.
crazy what you found out. That's crazy what you found
I
out.
was anchored.
And just so y'all know, because I feel like we're pushing this episode up, on Valentine's Day weekend,
Yes.
Huh?
we have Friday. I'm playing handball. You ever play handball?
Yeah, I played handball. I was
How you play
I'm
handball?
tell you, you think I'm
That's
like,
the Queen's
too
thing.
much.
That's the Queen's thing. That's the Queen's thing. No. That's the Queen's thing.
Friday on the 12th.
You have to be from
That's an
Queens.
MCC thing in Manhattan.
No.
Yes.
If you're not from
It's
Queens,
an MCC thing. It's
no, if you're not from Queens,
Terrible reminded me
No,
of
I grew up with Puerto Ricans.
It's in
I grew
jail.
up with Puerto
I went to
Ricans.
school with her.
There was no Dominicans. Sorry. Me growing up, the first thing I did a burglary with a Puerto Rican nigga.
Wow.
The first and only burglary I did. I was scared to death. I was scared to death. He said, come on, yo, we got it. Come on, B.
Let's go, B.
I was so scared. When I grabbed the VCR, I looked at all.
Wow.
Like, I was like, come on, let's get out of here. Like, you know, there might be an uncle sleeping there. Might be a dog in there. Like, come on.
Somebody with a gun.
I was much better at robberies. Burglaries? Nah, I can't do that. I can't do that.
But I still don't know what burglary or robbery is.
Burglary is stealing somebody's house.
Burglary is going to somebody's house. Yeah. Robbery is anything.
What you mean, whole Robbery? Give me that.
Do you remember the
And that's
skate?
respected.
Do you remember the skate key?
Yeah, I remember skate key. The Bronx? Hey, come on.
The skate key.
No, I
figure pop a lot of bitches skate key.
You finger popping?
I robbed a lot of niggas inside skate key.
You can't say that.
I was a finger popper.
No, you can't say
My
that.
wife would appreciate the finger popper.
So my finger pop was crazy. Well, I played the piano, nigga.
Oh my God.
Hey, that's it, Bruce.
Give me another one.
Why you don't know what to answer?
Come on, man. Let's go.
Give me the bottle cap.
Leave it right in the middle.
Yo, Chico, we shooting it down or what?
I do. Oh.
You fuck with
Russia?
Yeah,
I did a movie in Beijing, which is on the border of
Every race,
Russia.
guys? Come on, guys. Every fucking race? That's a lot of
So they
races,
had a
guys.
bar. They had a bar that was in Beijing, but it was...
In Beijing?
Yeah. And it was Chinese and Russian. You go there? No.
The whole Yugoslavia.
The whole time I paid money. You go there like...
You chilled the Cold War. Yeah, you take the number. $100.
That's what the bar was for. That's what the bar was for. That's what they ain't no shit. They ain't no
Come on, guys. Here you go.
That was all right. I did a movie Michael Madsen. Michael Madsen and what's the nigga that choked himself and beat his dick at the same time? That nigga.
Oh, that guy.
That's Lee.
We all know that guy.
No.
I don't know who that guy is. Oh, that guy.
Kung Fu. David Carradine.
He's in classic.
Yeah, he died. That's how he died.
He died jerking off.
And companies are jerking off.
Show me this nigga picture.
Nah, bro. Why?
The legend of Kung Fu.
Come on, bro. He was the legend.
And Kung Fu.
So he jerked off and choked himself.
That was a thing he wanted to do.
No, I heard about
They
white friends. They jerk off with
And I guess what
Oh, you mean like some sexual shit?
Yeah, that's how he died.
Yes. Wow. What a terrible legend.
He died after that movie. That's the last movie we did. The movie we made.
And he was jerking.
With you. Yeah.
That's my guy.
That's crazy, bro.
I wasn't there. So.
No, I assume so.
He's a grown man. He do what he wants.
He choked himself and jerked off every race.
He choked and jerked off himself to death.
You fuck every race. How do you jerk off and die at the same time?
I'm in Iceland, Greenland.
Every race.
Every race.
You fucked every race.
I fucked every race.
I fucked the bitch one-on.
How many races are there?
You fucked the bitch on
Race? Black, white, Spanish, and...
I don't even think Spanish is really a race, to be quite
Wait,
honest.
so the race is one race?
How about a midget? You ever fucked the dog?
Black, white, Asian.
I wanted to fuck
Yo, don't lie. You fucked the midget, bro. Don't lie, DMX.
We in a bar.
That's the start of every joke. I'm in a bar. DMX Jackson.
And there's a midget, fat ass, not too short.
They all got fat asses. What are you doing with fat
Wasn't it crazy? So
God, it's obvious why.
her homegirl was like 5'10". I mean, it's all good. They have a good time. I'm not kidding. I'm not focusing on
The tall
how strong she is. It's not about that. And I'm like, yo, what's up, shorty? She wasn't trying to hear it, so I'm like, all right. Like, I don't wanna look like one of the people that thirsty for fucking bitches. That's the thing.
I'm not really into you,
I start shooting like, no, I'll give it to you if we talk about it later. Past that, your girlfriend, so we start shooting pool. Right, I was like, yo, don't talk to my girl. You trying to be funny? I'm like, no, I ain't like it. So I left it alone. For the homegirl, the 5'10" bitch said,
She regular.
So I said, yo, you trying to be funny? I'm like, nah, I ain't like that. So I left it alone. The midget bitch jumped on while he playing pool, jumped on the table and started doing some shit like this. Knocked on the phone. I'm like, oh, she can do that. I can't ask for no pussy. She can jump on the table and play with balls, but I can't hold on to dick. No, it's Asian, Latino, Black, African, Caucasian.
No, that's not racist.
Let me ask you a question. Yes. Hey, I fucked several African chicks. That's what I meant. Like, yeah. I fucked one chick. She was part of the king's. The prince. Yes. That was his business. Yes. And they had auntie bitch. Women like, what the fuck? The prince. He had his own harem of bitches.
Yes.
And a few of them came out to the concert, and we brought them back. And we had a hotel, top floor, pool. Hold on. Which concert was this? I don't know. Because listen to this. This is a great one. Listen to this. You performed at the 20th Bad Boy reunion in Barclays. Yeah. And I brought the Prince of South Africa, and he brought on his harem. Okay. I fucked them in. Because if you told me that was that time, I would have went outside and get rid of my car. What the fuck did we just get No, he didn't. I was trying to make sure it was the same time. I fucked them in Africa. Like, no, we belong in Africa. We was at Barclays. The last time I seen X perform, the last time I see you perform was Bad Boy's 20th anniversary. Yeah. And I came with I came with a harem of South African chicks. There's always, correct me if I'm wrong. I was trying to make sure if it was correct me if I'm wrong. With the harem of girls, yes, there's always an auntie one. There's an auntie that controls. Right. She has to. Like a dead mom. We pushed that bitch in the pool. No. Because she was hating on us. No. She works for the king. Well, I feel like we push on the pool. We were at the pool. We were like, no, we gotta go. Like, all right, we gotta get rid of this bitch. No, she controls the situation. She ain't controlling nothing that night. While she was warming up and drying up. While she was drying up, I fucked the one I want to fuck. I'm like, yeah. Wow. Give us free. Yes.
So good as shit.
Yes. So, it's crazy. The African girl told me, said, I was like, yo, like, they had the bush.
Oh, they don't say it.
And they said, the stronger you smell, the stronger you are. You're sexy. Yeah, I must be weak as a motherfucker. I must be a nothing ass nigga. But she had a bush and everything. But, you know, the crazy thing is,
there's a reason for that. I'm assuming in real nature.
The scent of the pussy with hair, yes, it does bring out something in you.
The pheromone.
I don't like it. Just bring out the beast in me. That's what I'm going. Because it's like taking my dogs. Most of they do on the girl though. The smell. Yes, facts. If it don't smell, then you're like, I ain't going there. Wow. So like now it is a lifesaver. Like, I don't want that. You go around like, ooh. Little tart. It's right. What's the best nationality? What's the best nationality? The best chick.
Don't diss the Cuban chicks.
No.
Don't diss the Cuban chicks.
It's whatever you thought. Indian.
Coño. Se fue para la venga de
Not Native American.
No. In India.
The best. Red dot.
He said,
What was you asking?
I asked him about Cubans.
You gotta learn the best pussy.
No, he knows exactly what I was asking.
What was you asking?
What was the best punana he got?
That's what I was asking. I was like, what's the best nationality?
He said a Kama Sutra.
So bad? I remember
Mark Randy Edgar called me. Hold on.
Let's see. Are we good?
Where?
Take it home in Toronto. See, what I love about Toronto?
Randy,
the whole world
you're
worth of bitches. All of it. The whole world worth of bitches. All of it. You can meet every bitch in every country. And no, well, it's not about respect. Fuck that.
No, they don't care.
They dumb as shit from Toronto. The people are dumb as a motherfucker, yo. Like
crazy,
super tired. Super tired. And I met the bitch at the club. I was like, yo, what's up? We said, you get it? Blazing that. But ooh, it's so fucking sexual.
It's amazing.
So I'm fucking with it for like a week. And then we go to the club, and then this other nigga, she like, so what happened to you last night? He's in jail. I ain't followed him. Cool. Nigga gets out of jail. This nigga pulls up. Yo, man, that's my guy. Homie, she already said she was in jail.
Nah, you lying. He pulls up.
This nigga
confessing.
Cried to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
He cried to me. You can fuck any bitch in here, man. That's my guy. I did a real shit.
I know you went through that. I know you went through that.
All right, man. Like, I can't do this. This nigga crying over here.
Yeah.
It's a public tears. Like, I can't do this. So I said, yo, get rid of this nigga. And she's like, no, I don't fuck with you. Like, she just said, I don't fuck with you, nigga. I'm like, just take care of it. Like, it did check. And she was with me, and he was like, Father, yo, come on, man, please. I'm like, yo, get rid of this nigga.
No.
She wanted to block.
Have to give him back.
He running back.
Give him back his girl. You gotta give him back his girl.
And she had to work at the restaurant 3-4 days out the week. Official Indian.
They give him back his bitch.
Did you give it back?
She came back. She ran back. Like, I see you now. Don't put hands on
You get at you, dog?
No. He loved her.
Get at you, dog?
He loved her, and
he want to get at you, dog.
She stayed with me.
She got at you.
Wow.
She got at you.
She stayed. She stayed.
Oh, you ain't wrong.
What did you wrong? Would it be wrong if I said her name?
Yeah.
No, don't say it. Don't say it.
It's not cool.
Let me be honest.
Because you're not no more. They married now with kids.
The name coincides with how good it was.
Nah, don't say it.
Can we pause for a second?
Yeah, no. Get it in.
She's back with him.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
Yes, she is.
I was in Toronto for that. Nah.
He wasn't going to take her serious, so she's back with him. They got kids now. They married.
She didn't fuck with him because he was a piece of shit, like a loser nigga.
Yeah,
like, nigga, you went in and did this, like. And the criminals are different in Toronto.
Yeah.
Yo, I got to travel the world. I feel like he got my back. I feel like he got my back right there.
Like,
It's a different vibe from over there.
Yo, it's Cuban, man. It's Cuban.
Toronto. I feel like like after it's over.
It's Cuban, though.
I feel like that.
It's Cuban.
This is my man.
It's Cuban.
I'm in the building.
So I would like to announce, if we can,
Yes.
together.
And can I first thank you for what you're about to announce? I just want to thank you for what you're about to announce because you about to do with me what I've done to the people that were on my label, the people, everybody that I fuck with. It's like I've given them a chance. It's just like, yo, do it. And I don't